Oh boy, 540 pulled over. Up in Beechwood, meeting a guy who's buying the pressure washer or the air tools in about 20 minutes here at Legacy Village. So I figured while I'm coming up here, I spent 2 hours yesterday at Summit Mall coat shopping. For those of you who haven't been able to tell, I'm 6'3" and 140 pounds. I resemble a chopstick. So finding clothes that fits is very difficult, especially when it comes to coats. In order to make the sleeves fit, I'm about a triple XL. Then the sleeves come to my wrist bone or whatever, and then that works. In order to make it fit around the middle, it's an extra small. So do I get an extra small and wear it as a no sleeve wife beater type thing, or do I get an extra large and be able to put like my entire family plus fat bastard in there with me? So that's not good enough. So anyways, my dad said to check out, I forget the name of it now, but I'm gonna go into the other mall up here, Beechwood Mall, after I do this business deal here and see what they have. And if that doesn't work, I'm gonna have to go to Custom Warehouse, pull out my checkbook, and have something custom made. Looks like they have the typical array of Ghibli and the DB9. Not a fan of the Ghibli. DB9's always been sexy though. Alrighty, all done. We had a deal. He bought it, and he was here early too. I went into Dick's for a few minutes and poked around, and then I went into our house furniture, poked around. It's 1:58, so that's cool. I'm gonna head over to Beechwood Mall now. I probably could have done this before. Oh, parking brakes on. In the M5, you don't really notice because it sucks, but in this car, it works great. So, yeah, the last couple of years, I've just worn this ridiculously huge Joseph Banks leather coat, and I put it on a couple of days ago, and the sleeves are like 4 inches too short. It's ridiculous. I have a suede jacket too, same deal. Ironically, that one fits me around the middle though, but the Banks jacket doesn't. So I'm gonna try Beechwood Mall, see what I can find. Let you know. So I don't think I've been over here in a long time. Like Jack and Ken and I used to come up here frequently and just dick around in the winter at the mall. I came up here to buy cologne about a year, maybe 2 years ago. I think that was the last time I was here. There used to be this place, oh, there was a restaurant up there. What was that called? It's Nordstrom Cafe, or maybe that's what it is now. Well, I don't remember what it was before. Wow, I haven't been, yeah, this is weird. We used to eat there all the time with Ken and his family. All right, well, ended up going to Saks Fifth. Found something I liked, but I found something else I liked. An M3 E92. We have to check and see if it's a manual or not, and it is not. Typical. Another M3, another E92. 2 women about my age got out of that. I think I need to stop and get some numbers. You know, I think about 49 degrees is optimum temperature for this 3 Series. It feels peppier for some reason. We're just cruising on the way back here. We're going 78. I mean, if I just squeeze it a little bit, in about 3 seconds it picks up and we're going 90. That feels way better than it used to for some reason. Obviously that is in 5th gear. It really needs a 6th gear, and we've talked about that. At 78 it's turning over at 32, 3300. So I guess that's close to its torque band, I guess. So that's why it feels decent. It's 1:08. I spent the rest of the afternoon after I got back from Saks Fifth Avenue working down in the basement. I got rid of a bunch of stuff, but there's really a lot down there that we can't really throw out or sell or otherwise dispose of. That's nice focusing. A couple things I added here to the pile of things to get rid of. Actually, they're over here still. I took pictures of them. Let's wait here and stand while it focuses. Okay, so I had a whole collection of these years ago, and here they are. So these are about 2/3 of them. I'm going to keep some if we decorate for Christmas or whatever. I'll put them out, but otherwise they are on Craigslist now. I don't think I added anything to this table, but I spent the majority of the evening in here. I cleaned out these far shelves. The bottom part is now, yeah, there's a couple of those houses back there, but it's all car part stuff. ramps, crawler, creeper, my box, Colt's box, and then all up here is Christmas stuff and electrical stuff and Halloween stuff, and there's a couple boxes of like my dad's vintage Lionel trains from when he was a kid, and I was into trains for a long time, so I've got a bunch over there, and that isn't really stuff I want to get rid of, so that's where that is. Sunday, it was just a fairly normal Sunday. I did go up to Beechwood today. I got rid of the air tools, met the guy up there, did a bunch of emails, talked with Bobby and Hassan about some upcoming administrative stuff, and I see that I now have a new oil container thanks to my cat. I save all these things. They're perfect for changing oil and having a nice big container to put it in. This is nasty. I should get rid of this stuff. Oh my god, it's worse under there. I don't know what all that is. That's for landscaping. There's an empty container, and those two things are full of stuff I might use. I want to get rid of this vise, and I don't really need this jigsaw, but my dad wants that. So that's where we stand. I'm going to go up, get a shower, and get to bed. This week's going to be different. Monday will be normal. I think it's supposed to be nicer Monday and Tuesday. I think 64 or 65 degrees on Tuesday, so that'll be pleasant. Tomorrow, normal classes. Then I've got to take my mom down to the library for something since Lindsay will have a car. Then I'll come back. I think I want to do one last blow tomorrow, unless it's really windy, then I won't. But, you know, just the leaves that are blowing around from my neighbors who are not nearly as productive or proactive with leaves as I am. Blow all those back into the woods, finish that up for the year. Tuesday, day off, Veterans Day. I'm going to go down to my grandparents' house. He had this blower, they couldn't fix it, so they sold him a new one, and they sold him a home grade. It's not nearly powerful enough for what he has to do, so we're going to go back, get a professional still, to try to fix something else. Throttle cable on this blower on wheels he has is dicked, so we're going to try to fix that or take it somewhere and have it fixed. But that's Tuesday. Wednesday, homework due for macro. Got to figure that out. The problem comes in for Thursday. I have an exam in math on logarithms on Thursday, and the principles behind logarithms are pretty simplistic, but when you put all 50,000 properties together and you have logarithms within logarithms in radicals to the power of logarithms, oh, that stuff's just nasty and disgusting, and this is why we have computers, so we don't have to do this by hand, but they make us do it by hand. So that's going to be Thursday. Friday off. I'm not thinking that far ahead. One thing I really need to do, and it was supposed to snow tonight, they changed that thankfully. These tires, as you just saw, really need to get on the 330. I've been so busy with other stuff, I just don't have time. So this week, Thursday or Friday, probably Friday, my day off, I would love to get an appointment, take those in, and put those on. The tires that I'm going to take off, unfortunately, are probably going to come down here and sit where these are. I hate doing that. I don't want old shitty tires in my basement. But when spring rolls around, I don't want to drive it. You know, I'll drive it in the summer if it's raining, or I've been working on the M5 or something, I need just transportation. I'll use it, and I don't want to chew through nice snow tires in 80 degrees, and they're probably noisy and annoying anyways. So I'm going to end up putting the other ones down here. I would love to go out and buy a set of Michelin premises or whatever to put on there. There's $500 I don't need to spend. I'll make the cheap Chinese tires work. They work, they oversteer like hell. The front tread's pretty low. I think I can make those last for as long as I need the car though, and then I'll sell it with winners on it and advertise. I'll be moving in December, so of 16. So I'll advertise it as a, the ultimate winter car. 4-wheel drive setup, snow tires, manual transmission, exactly why I bought it and hopefully why the next owner will want it. So that's the week. Had somebody interested in the air compressor. He wants to come Thursday. Hopefully he gets that out of here. And then somebody was interested in these old figure skates, leather figure skates that my dad had 65,000 years ago. So hopefully we'll get rid of those too. I'm gonna go to bed. Tired. I can't wait to lie down. So I will talk to you guys on Monday. I hope you had a good weekend. Good night.